It's just whenever our life is in chaos, getting back to how we are supposed to be, take a breath, take a deep breath and get back to our true self, our true nature.
For me, it was like full circle, coming back full circle. So from the divine to the human, and then the combination of both, the human and the divine within. A wonderful reminder of how to live your life, I think, just in terms of purpose and being true.
It was just about all of us getting along and sharing our internal power that we all possess, that we all have, and sharing it in a joyful, happy, peaceful way. I loved how the expression of the Chinese traditional culture, I thought it was wonderful. Finding out that it's thousands of years old has blown my mind. I didn't know that. So it was a new discovery, and I think it's developed a new level of appreciation of the Chinese traditional culture.
So finding out so many things that we didn't know and just appreciating it and teaching our children about the culture.
An expression of the traditional Chinese culture, of something that's a gem that's been hidden and that everyone needs to see and learn from. And if they want to know how to empower themselves, they should come and watch it.
It's beautiful. The dance, the colors, the screen behind the performers is fantastic. And the music is just so wonderful. It just sort of transports you back to that time.
I have always been interested in the educational aspects of creativity and the artists. And as old as we get, we never stop learning. And there's a story to be told here, and it really was, it is very fascinating to me. I had no idea that this could not be performed in China, and that it is a performance through our New York base in the U.S. And it just, my political knowledge is always expanding. And so I really enjoyed learning a little bit about the culture and the just the expressive beauty of it all. It's beautiful.
I was amazed at the similarities between this culture and between a lot of the cultures that ours is built on. So a lot of our religions are built on things that are just very, very similar. It's almost as if every new culture borrows from some of the more ancient and more well-established cultures. I heard in one of the earlier pieces, the creator sort of steps in and says things are going down a bad path. We need to step in and we need to make some corrections, and that's very similar to Christianity. You know, the Creator steps in and sends His Son, and things are going down a bad path, and we need to make some corrections. And so it really resonated with me. I think it's very important. I've spent many years over in China, the modern China, and it's very different from what I saw up on the screen. And so getting a view of this, getting a look of this, of what it might have looked like, decades ago is really fantastic. Most of the China that I'm familiar with is Shanghai, Beijing, big modern cities, tall buildings, lots of people in a very small space. And what I was seeing up on the screen was more of a peaceful sort of rural lifestyle, just wonderful beauty, mountains, lakes, rivers. I didn't see that part of China in my travels. I'd say don't miss it. It just keeps you on the edge of your seat. The dancing is just tremendous. They almost seem to float across the stage.
They have to see this. They have to watch it. Any opportunities that come about.
My wife and my 4 children came with me tonight. I wanted them to learn the history, Chinese history, and it does it in such a beautiful and unique way that I thought the kids would also enjoy it, and they did. They were very happy. We saw some information on Falun Gong online, and we learned from it from there. I thought it came out very well. In fact, some of the stories that were illustrated, I think very artistically, are real stories that I'm aware of as well. And it's not just Falun Gong, but it's also Christians and even Islamic minorities there. So I think we all have commonality in that regard, and in that sense we are brothers and sisters fighting oppression. And frankly, when you fight, one of the victims of oppression is artistry and beauty and the ability to express yourself in a way that is unique to your own group of people, your own culture. So I think in that sense we all have a duty to defend these values. So for me, I love the artistry, I love the beauty, I love the elegance of it, but I also love the mission behind it. I hope more Americans come. I do. I hope more Americans come. I hope more Christian pastors come. I hope more people come and understand the universality that hold us all together.